A week after the regime shut the country off from the world, essentially, and a crackdown that has reportedly killed more than 2,000 people, protests are now virtually absent, which is some wondering about Voice of America and its role in getting the message to Iranian activists. VOA, as it's known, is the largest U.S. international broadcaster funded by the government, delivering news across the globe with an American perspective, a possible tool for any president, really, to get their message in around the world, in this case to the Iranian people. In March, President Trump signed an executive order to reduce the size of the U.S. Agency for Global Media, which oversees VOA, to the minimum level required by law. Courts have pushed back on the downsizing effort. Last night, the former Battleground States Director for the Biden and Harris campaigns, Dan Cannon, had this to say about the organization's efforts in Iran, citing Kari Lake, the deputy CEO for the U.S. Agency for Global Media.
Carrie Lake has shut down the Voice of America and Radio Free Europe, getting messages into Iran, which could help to actually have the civilian population hear some of the message Trump wants to get to them.
Now, some Republicans even echoing concerns. Congressman Don Bacon recently saying, quote, "This is when we need a strong Voice of America, beaming information into Iran. Some in the administration underestimate the value that VOA brings, but now it's an important tool for the president and our national security team." With us tonight, Carrie Lake, Deputy CEO at the U.S. Agency for Global Media. Thank you for coming on in. We've done this virtually. We had a different role.
And we called you and said, please let us respond to these lives.
And here you are. So tell me, what are the capabilities tonight from VOA into Iran?
First of all, I would love for Dan and Don to actually do a little research before they come out and spew lies. Obviously, the internet's been shut down. We have been up and running, and we're putting out broadcasting on satellite. And we've been doing that for months upon months. Just because we brought this agency down to statutory minimum doesn't mean we're not covering Iran. This is an important, a hugely important story. And you've been in news for a long time. When a big story breaks, you ramp things up. We are doing even more coverage than we have been doing. We are doing several hours a day. We have more people on the ground covering this story, and we're getting our word and message into Iran.
There's a difference between more reporting than we have been doing and what you could be doing, sort of, say, at its peak, right? Because you had wanted to downsize the agency 85%. I think any business can take some downsizing, not that this is a business, but the point is, if you wanted to bring it down that much, are you putting out there what you could potentially be putting out?
I think we're putting out probably more than they've done before, and I think we have a bigger staff than we had before. This is the most historic moment in Iran's history. There's a real shot for freedom for the people of Iran. And I really resent the fact that people like Don and Dan come on and just lied and saying that we're not covering Iran. We're covering it with great intensity, and we're also working with Congress right now. We just notified Congress today. We're working with the State Department and some outside entities to make sure that we're getting information in, considering the blackout.
What's the message?
What's the message?
What are Iranians hearing?
The Iranians are hearing that there's support for them, that we support the people of Iran, that when they finally get their freedom, that they will be able to choose a leader for this great country, and that we're with them, that America stands with the people of Iran.
I'm looking at the funding, Carrie, because in the budget request from the administration was $153 million. And there's a bipartisan spending deal, bipartisan, that now gives the agency basically around $640-something million, right? More than 4x. Do you want the money after trying to downsize the agency?
Well, we asked for less money. We can do this with less money. Think about the newsrooms you've been in. I've been in newsrooms for 30 years. Most newsrooms have had cuts. Because of technology, we don't need as many people. We don't need as much money. The only ones that don't have cuts are the government-run news agencies. So we're just right-sizing it and modernizing it. We can do news, and we can do it with less money. I think of iHeartRadio. Think of how massive that organization is. Their entire budget is $90 million. Our budget was almost $1 billion, and we never did as much news as iHeartRadio put out. The government never wants to cut back. We're showing them that we can cut back on the amount of money spent. We can trim things down, right-size things, and still cover it. And they're mad about that on Capitol Hill, because when we do it, that means other agencies can do it, and they don't want to trim the fat.
Are you going to spend, plans to spend all of that, call it $640 million?
I understand how the appropriations process works. They appropriate money and they got to get the votes. They got to get 60 votes, right? So they probably felt they couldn't put what we had asked for. The Appropriation Act requires us to spend the money they give us. I'm happy that we are at least shrinking the budget because we simply don't need it, and it's the American taxpayers' hard-earned money. I'm telling the appropriation folks, we don't need the money. Please don't give us this much. We can do it for far less. And unfortunately, they gave us far more, but at least it's going in the right direction.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.